got another bonus question here. Another question from the audience. Shout out to Ellen Keefe for this one. Do you think the Canadiens will sign goaltender Joe Vrbetic, who they selected in the 7th round, 214th overall at the 2021 NHL entry draft? He's a beast. No one is talking about him. Why? Dan, why is no one talking about Joe Vrbetic?
Because nobody knows who he is, Julian. With due
That's
respect,
also very fair.
Okay, he's a 7th round pick, and I'm being half facetious, but
Yes.
I knew this question was coming, so I looked up his numbers. He's a big kid, 6'6", 7th round pick. Immediately, I think Caden Primo. He's on a good team in North Bay right now. They don't have to sign him until next year, right? You're drafted, you get 2 years to sign, depending on which league you're in. But it's intriguing just by going by those numbers and his size. You think, okay, maybe they have kind of a sleeper there, and they'll watch him develop. And you would think, depending what their situation is depth-wise in the franchise with goaltending, that he will get signed. And I didn't mean to be disrespectful of Joe. I'm sure he's a good young guy, but he's a 7th round pick.
And you're right. Dan and Caden Primo is a 7th round pick. And at the NHL level, Caden Primo has often looked like a 7th round pick. He's played well in Laval and really struggled when he's come up to the NHL. And there's reasons why he was a 7th round pick. The scouts saw a lot of holes in his game. Primo's a big kid, just like Vrbetic. So 7th round, a big kid who can play a goalie. Why not take a shot? But I mean, the Canadiens' goaltending situation, if Carey Price, if they can't move him, he's here for 4 more years. Jake Allen, I don't think the Canadiens know who their goalie of the future is right now. Caden Primo's had that tag. I don't think he's the goalie of the future the way he's played. I mean, he's still young. There's still a chance for him to develop. Canadiens' goalie of the future, I think, is something we'll find out maybe in the next couple of years. It could be through a trade. It could be through another draft pick. It could be Joe Vrbetic. Who knows? Maybe he'll stand on his head at the NHL level. But remember the NHL scout telling me once, scouts make mistakes and scouts miss guys sometimes because guys were too small or something. But at the end of the day, usually if a guy was a 6th or 7th round pick, if he gets to the NHL, he'll start showing why he was a 6th or a 7th round pick. There obviously are exceptions, but more often than not, that's the case.
And let's face it, like you guys touched on, 7th round pick. Your guess is as good as mine as far as whether or not he's going to be able to, have any type of success in the NHL level. The advantage, I guess, to a certain degree, large body at 6'6", could cover a lot of the net and maybe get some pucks to hit him. But I'm sorry, but that's a real long shot, and I don't know about that one. I wouldn't jump into there and say, okay, let's get this kid signed up unless there's somebody that knows a lot more than I do about what he's doing in the OHL.
Let's save this clip for the day Joe Vrbetic eventually signs his ELC, and save it as well for the day like he has some amazing NHL debut or whatever, because I don't know. Who knows? Just because you're drafted or undrafted, whether you're not in the 1st round, you could still have a shot. Joe Vrbetic could find his place in the Canadiens organization and potentially be that goaltender of the future. Or maybe it is Caden Primo. Or maybe it's someone else that they get through trade or free agency this offseason. There are some goaltenders available this offseason as well. So we just have to wait and see with Joe Vrbetic.
Rick would know better than all of us here that goalies are weird.
Well, yeah. Well, especially weird. Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
You got to have them.
Thank you, Ellen.
You got to have forwards too, right?
Yeah.
It's only defense that are weird people. No, defense are just even keeled.
Yeah, that's right. You're smarter than you look.
Thank you, Ellen Keefe, for that question. Thank you, everyone watching these bonus episodes. And please keep the questions coming. We might get to them in a future bonus video. You should come up with one for defense because Rick here is so smart. He knows how to answer these questions. And subscribe to Hockey Inside Out on YouTube as well. And visit hockeyinsideout.com for more episodes and more fun articles, including one from Eric Leon about last night. He writes about these games. He's a guy you should read on the Montreal Gazette. Why not?